We're thrilled with this incoming recruiting class for 2015. 4 high school kids that just have a lot of character, talent, obviously, and we feel as we add them to our returning players, that gives us a really good group moving forward as we go to rebuild the program here. It's going to be a thrill to coach my son, Trace, who's on his way to being 6'8", 6'9". He's a skilled forward, can play the 3 or the 4, can shoot the ball. Really has a good knack around the basket of finishing. Very heady, high IQ guy. Sees the floor well, so he can pass. And then defensively, he's got a lot of length and really can get on the glass. So we feel, he can help us at a couple different positions. Derek Bruce is a 6'3" point guard, scoring point guard, but he's proven that he can get his players involved. He can shoot it from deep, get to the rim, athletic. And also a guy that brings great length defensively. Stephen Thompson, Coach Thompson's son, 6'3", 6'4", can play a couple positions, the 1 and the 2, can really shoot it, great spot-up shooter, and really kind of has an unorthodox ability to get into the paint and distribute the ball. Another guy with great length defensively. And then Drew Eubanks out of Troutdale, really excited, 6'10", very bouncy. He's only been playing the game for a few years, so he's a little raw, but he really grows by leaps and bounds every time we see him. But he plays really hard and really goes after every shot and every rebound. So we feel he's going to help us defensively on the interior. The neat thing with this class is their versatility. They can play multiple positions. Will allow us to see which one may have a mismatch depending on what position we put them in. And they're high character guys. It's exciting that their combined GPA is over 3.6, so they're good students as well, and really focused on and off the court. And that's really what we wanted to help build our program around: high character, highly motivated kids. And the ones that we move forward with are going to learn from them. They're going to learn from the returning guys, but it's going to be a great mix for us, again, as we try to turn things around here. A big part of our thinking is the accountability we try to teach to our guys. So they have to become connected to the past players, past students that can share the stories of how it was. I don't know how many times I've heard about camping out on the ramps, trying to get tickets to get into the games. And we're talking, all different eras, from the 60s and 70s and early 80s and 90s. And so it's, I think, vital for us to make that connection, to get that support, to teach to our guys what this is all about. Kids these days kind of feel special, like they're entitled a little bit, and this is all for them. And our job and what we really focus on is showing them that the reason we're in a building such as this, or that there's so much excitement, is because of all the people that went before us to make OSU basketball what it is and what it's going to become because of the greatness that it's enjoyed in the past. And so I think it's instrumental to us to have that support, so it helps us breed the confidence that we can get back there. Well, it's great, on a couple different levels. Obviously, paying for the scholarships of our student athletes is huge. And the way the economy is and the way the dollar's shrinking, that takes a big burden off our school and our department. And then also the money they raise for some of the projects. We're sitting in an unbelievable facility here. I know it's got to be the nicest, one of the nicest in the Pac-12. Really helps with recruiting, and our guys coming in, that once they leave study hall or the library, they know they can come out late at night, get some shots up. Our offices, to where we can hold meetings, bring recruits, their parents in here, supporters. It's just neat that people would give their money because of what they believe in the program and the university. So those things are huge, and we thank them greatly. Thank them for that support, and it's part of what motivates us to do the job that we do and in the manner in which we do it, to kind of give back to them and show them that we're serious about putting a good product out there, and that we're going to graduate our athletes and put great leaders back into the community.